Welcome back. It's now almost May, and we're here doing another set of reviews.
Right.
So hopefully I think we have a lot lined up today.
I've actually got 7 books that were worthwhile this time.
Well, it's a lot.
It is.
So we'll see how we release those, see how it goes.
The next book is Path of Ascension. This is the first book in a core building fantasy series of the same name, Path of Ascension. And it's a 6-book series, and it's not finished yet. Books are about 650 pages long.
Okay.
Matt is a 13-year-old orphan when the story begins. He's on the planet Lily, and it's a low-tier magical world. The tier of the world determines how much magic aether is in it. If a world is a low tier, say a tier 3, they can have dungeons that go up to tier 3. And he's on a low tier world. And the people that are the governing body that's responsible for taking care of this world is very lackadaisical, and they let the dungeons overpopulate and explode.
Okay.
And so the whole place is overrun by monsters. His mom and dad are killed, and most of the town is killed. He has lived his last few years in an orphanage, doing everything he can to learn how to use a sword and how to be strong and all that, because at age 13, at puberty, everyone is tested to see what their tier 1 magical talent is. This is given to them. They don't have any choice in it. It's just given to them. And he is at the place where they're going to find out what this is, and there's a lot of hope going on, and his hopes are dashed because he gets a talent that is listed by the AI as a detrimental. All of his hopes and dreams are built on a talent that will allow one of the guilds to come in and sign him up as a guild member, and then they will shepherd him through the first few levels until he gets strong enough to take care of himself. And now all of a sudden he is stuck with a talent where he only has 1 mana and
That doesn't sound like very much.
and he can't gather any.
Okay.
He doesn't have any talent to gather mana from anywhere. And so he's stuck. He can't get stronger, he can't get magical, he can't do anything. He finds a job at Benny's, which is a tavern that has a really ornery owner, but treats him quite well. He is the all-around worker. He does whatever they need. He cleans the restrooms, he tends bar, he works in the kitchen if it's needed. He just makes sure that the customers are happy at Benny's. His idea is that if I can make enough money to buy my way, he has to have 2,000 credits to be able to buy his way into a tier 1 dungeon on his world. If he can just buy his way in, maybe he can kill some monsters, use the loot to earn enough money to keep going back and getting stronger. That's his hope. His opportunity comes in a way that he's not expecting it. When there is another couple staying at Benny's, he gets to know them. He works really hard. He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to work down in the inn's gym with swords against mannequins, trying to get strong and trying to get good at what he's doing. And he does this every morning, and this couple comes down to use the gym, and he's there. He offers to leave, but they say, no, I need someone to help me train. And these mannequins won't do it. Will you attack me? Let me see if I can keep you off with my warding spells. And so for the next little while, he's helping this couple develop their magic. And the couple ends up offering him to sponsor him to the playpen. That's a magic school for people that are tier 1 to tier 3. And it's on their world, quite a ways away, but on their world. They're going to pay his way through. They won't let him give them anything for it. So suddenly he's in magic school. And the Path of Ascension is a path set up by the strongest cultivator on their planet, the one that's in charge of everyone else on several planets. It's set up so that they have to be at a certain level by a certain age. And as long as they keep reaching that level by that age, they stay on the path. And the path rewards them with discounts for everything they buy and with help in tutors and things like that. So it's important, if you want to get strong, to stay on the path, but it's hard. There's only been one person in the entire last 1,000 years that's been able to make it all the way to level 25 on the path where it ends. And so it's not easy. But he's determined to get on the path and stay on it. In this playpen, they can stay in the playpen until 6 months after they reach tier 3. And so he has a lot of experiences in the playpen, and then he ends up going out into the world, finding places, appropriate levels that he can do something and not get killed. He makes a lot of friends, both in the playpen and as he goes out. He's a friendly guy, one that tries to get along with everyone. Makes a friend while he's out fighting. Helps her against some other people that are trying to take away what they want, what they're after, and makes friends. And this book follows Matt through the first 5 levels on the Path of Ascension. He's determined to stay on the path, even though it's difficult. And the talent that he was so disappointed in at first turns out to be a blessing later on, which you'll have to read to find out. I gave this a book a 10. It was excellent.
Another excellent
I
book.
really enjoyed this. C, limited use of hard profanity. M, some undescribed sexual encounters. There's HV, violent instances of a high intensity, and it's for teens also.
Okay.
Anyway, there were some really good books this time.
Number of 10s, a couple 9s, a couple 8s.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot for our readers to read if they choose to read them. So that wraps up this review. It sounds like a good book. Hopefully you found something of interest.
If you find one of the books that we've reviewed you really enjoy it, I would be interested in hearing from you.
So hopefully you got something out of it.
Enjoy your reading.